Good evening. We should be live. Just wait for it to come through on the other screen, and fingers crossed we've got a good internet connection tonight. Fingers crossed anyway. Let's have a look when it comes up. Oh, hello. Goodness me. Do any of you get an advert at the start? That's really strange. I've never seen that before. And there we are. We're live. This is all good. Great stuff, folks. I've worked out how to do the ticker along the bottom as well. Look. Woo! How cool is that? Ben could have taught me that ages ago. So who have we got in? We've got Ben Coombs. Good evening, sir. We've got James Mears. Good evening, sir. We've got Jack the Rabbit. Good evening, sir. We got Big Gary Tollander. Yay! Big G, rather, I should say. We've got Graham Campbell. And we've got Joe Hervey 84. Well, a very warm welcome to you guys tonight. We've got 15 of you watching. Yeah, I've worked out how to do this. So it's the little title here. And I will, as it says there, I will be taking your questions. Let me know if you've got any ideas for content. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. I couldn't find a bell icon. I hope that Mark Holt. Hey, my friend, and Emma Webber. Great that you're here as well. And it's coming through fine. Thanks, Ben. That's really kind. Thanks for letting me know. I'm never sure with the internet connection here. It's not the best. But so long as you're all hearing me loud and clear, that's the main thing. You should be, because I haven't touched anything since Friday. And it's so weird to be doing a live stream so quickly after another one. Oh my word, Quentin's in, and I do have my water, Quentin. I finished my cup of tea before I came on air, and I've got my water, so let's have a little drop of this. Let's see, we've also got Sean Zimmerman, good evening. We've got Michael Brian Sorrell, good evening, and that's my absolute pleasure, sir. I do very little other than enjoy your company, my friend. Howface, what's in the box? What's in the box? Hey, folks. We've got Peter Grant. Good evening, Peter. We've got Brad Miller. Great to see you. We've got Natman Allen. Hey, brother. We've got Keith H. We've got Ian Wood. Hey, you made it. That's cool, brother. I hope you're not driving tonight. So, Blackjack Locking Nut we've got. Good to see you, my friend. We've got Carlson Olsen learning guitar. A very warm welcome to you as well. And I think that's about 22 of us in the house tonight. So, yes, we are. We're gonna open that other box. Now, let's see if I can work out how to stop that annoying ticker from going along. How about that? I'm getting a little bit too good at this, aren't I? Now it'll probably go off. We're asking for trouble on the Ides of March. Yes, 15th of March. Thought we would, might as well put up that it's the Ides of March. And I'm just keeping an eye out in the back there just to see if I can get any of your questions. If you've got questions, let me know. Ben Pete got to my chord question. He even played a bit for us. Oh, of course, Pete Thorne. Was he streaming? I guess he was. I didn't see it today. Mikey Settlemere or Maya, that's great to see you. Anthony Peters, hello to you in New Zealand, sir. Yes, I did get an ad when opening it. Right. Music Therapy Lads. Hey, how you doing? Mikey Newman, Pete Hickson. We've got all the crowd in tonight. We've got Bumble Brimfield, hello. Try to check in since I was witness to your mad skills on some of your videos. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you made it in tonight, my friend. You're very, very welcome. Music Therapy Laz says, I'm dual watching. Oh, he's hack streaming as well. He's a devil. Tell him to come over and join us. No, I'm only joking. Excellent. And no questions so far. That's cool. Oh, Mike, should I grab my guitar and chill? Absolutely. Joe Hervey 84. Yes, grab your guitar, chill. Grab yourself something to drink, something cool. Mine is water rather than vodka, unfortunately. Not that I ever drink vodka, actually. I'm a Jack Daniels man myself, or red wine. But clearly this is neither. as we went out to a party last night, and I spent the evening imbibing and also rather embarrassing myself doing quite a bit of dancing to 80s and 90s hit songs, which was good fun. Looking to have some free time coming up. Any ideas about guitar cleaning stuff and tools? Do you know, I've often said this, I use a microfiber cloth and saliva. I know that sounds absolutely awful, but not on other people's guitars, only on my own. But a little dab of water is plenty as well. You don't really need to put product onto your guitars. If you're going to repolish it, then yeah, I guess you can use polish. But excuse me, that water went down the wrong way. Don't worry, I'm not ill, just a little hungover. So yeah, I always use a microfiber cleaning cloth, and just a little damp on that is more than enough. And I definitely wouldn't recommend anything other than that. So there you go. Rhett Scholl just went live as well. Yeah, and I also happen to know that Glenn is live over at Spectre Sound. So hey, there's lots of you to go around and share, so it's all good. Got any video of me dancing? I probably did. Jack the Rabbit's catching up on my original songs. Thank you, and that's very kind. I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate. Limbo. It wasn't quite limbo, but close to it. Yeah. And sup, Muzzy Muzz. Good to see you, brother. Awesome. Nothing better than a good boogie. Yes, absolutely. We like a boogie. Excellent. I'm just seeing if there's anybody else that I've missed, because there's 38 of you in now. And that is super. Absolutely super. Clash of Channels Sunday night. Yeah, it's unusual. There's not normally... Oh, 18 thumbs up as well. Well, bless you guys. Thank you very much for that. And there is a way for me to... Thank you for that. Oh, no, not that one. Sorry. Not very good with this mouse. There we go. Is that right? Which one have I pushed there? I haven't got a thanks for the thumbs. I typed it in earlier and I forgot to put it up. I'm so sorry. Well, thank you for the thumbs up anyway, folks. That's really cool. Howface, you haven't had a drink in 5 years. Really miss it these days. Yeah, I have to say, I gave up smoking for the last time 7 years ago, and it is hard, but I think drinking would be even harder. Keith H says, don't get sick. We would have to watch if we'll have to watch you for 14 days. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of live streams today. Oh, you're live as well later, Music Therapy Lads, on at 4 p.m, which is really cool. Regular HX Stomp unboxing. Oh, that'd be really cool, man. Excellent. You go between me and Ben, don't you, usually? Cheers. Well, that'll be great. I'll see if I can tune into that. Grumpy Mike, that's cool, man. Give the hack some love as well, and say hi from me. We have got Natman Allen. I'm guessing you're talking to somebody else there. Hey, finished the Fender headstock. It turned out beautiful. I think you must be talking to somebody else as well. This is all good. James Mears loves the Jack Daniels. Good man. Excellent. No one likes a quitter. Quentin. Everybody likes a cigarette quitter. But why is everyone live? I don't know. Well, maybe... I don't know. I always go live on... Well, I always say always. Most Sundays I go live. So I'm live. And we've got a bit of an unboxing coming up tonight. I think I'll wait until there's 50 of you in. And at the moment we're at 39. It might be a stretch if there's that many live shows going on tonight. But we should get there. We should definitely get there. Craig Taylor, hey, good to see you, brother. Really good to see you. Oh, Howface, well, I quit smoking that day too. I didn't really think it through. Oh, man. Wow, giving up smoking and drinking on the same day? Boy, you must have been a bear with a sore head for a while. Excellent. Bumble Blimfield says 4:20. Is that the time? 4:20? Don't know. Yep, I'm also live the same time, Ben. That's a good point. Ben's usually live on a Sunday. He's normally a couple of hours after me, and usually Music Therapy Lads has a little live stream in between us. We sandwich him quite nicely. Yeah, I changed to from 9 o'clock UK time to 10 o'clock, and it suited some people but not everybody. So I thought I'd split the difference and make my regular time 9:30. Jack the Rabbit Hack says hello. Well, that's really cool of him. Bless him. Mike, what deodorant do you use? Oh my goodness, what a question that is. Do I smell? Have I got deodorant marks under my arms? No, obviously not. I changed recently, funny enough. Very interesting. I'm sure it's not. But I changed from a spray, an aerosol spray, to a ball, a roller ball. Because it doesn't contain some of the nasties that the spray does. So, interesting you should ask what deodorant I use. No way I'm giving up smoking. Already have CODP, so the damage is done. Oh, Emma, I really hope that isn't the case. My goodness, that's bad news. That's quite debilitating. And I guess you get out of breath a lot, which is not great for singing and playing the guitar. Ah, dear. Man sandwich, indeed, Joe Hervey. Definitely. Laz in the middle. Mark Dalton says, is everybody going crazy for toilet paper in the UK like us here in the States? Yes, there's some panic buying and it's all a bit silly and crazy, but it is what it is, and we've got to ride it out. We've just got to look after the vulnerable in our society. I'm not certain that either of our governments are doing the right thing, but I'm not a political beast, so I won't go into that. But definitely we've got to look out for my parents. I've asked them if they'll just take it easy and only go out for vital things for a while, because they are in their 70s, and that's the age group that it seems to be killing. So, yeah, definitely. Carlson Olsen, learning lead guitar, says, CGS, is your work being affected by the coronavirus? Unfortunately, that is one of the immediate side effects, because I'm not actually going out doing any consulting at the moment. So, yeah, my work has been pretty heavily hit. And if the schools close, that will be pretty much 3 or 4 of my income streams knocked down, and it's going to get tough. But hey, it's nothing compared to people's lives. So yep, it has been. We'll all be affected by this thing, but we've just got to hunker down and keep calm and carry on, and make sure we wash our hands thoroughly, in between the fingers, the palms, all that good stuff. We've got to look after ourselves, guys, and try to avoid it, at least to slow down the rate of spread, so that our health services don't get overwhelmed. Because the worst possible case scenario, a little bit like Italy has found, that the healthcare workers are having to choose because they can't treat everybody. I wouldn't want anybody to have to make that decision. That's an awful thing to have to do. Dogpass says you should join each other's stream, Hack and I. Yeah, well, that's a bit difficult because we've both got a live stream key going, so I can't guest on his while I'm streaming. He can't guest on mine while I'm live streaming, or while he's live streaming. Tried the spray. I was wild with it. Went to a roll-on years ago. The powder type, the gel ones don't work for me. I used the liquid one, actually, a ball and liquid roll-on, which is really good. Smoke break, Joe Hervey, go have a smoke break. Cool. It is the case, which is why I had to give up trombone, my number one instrument. I'm so sorry to hear that, Emma. That is really, really unfortunate. Very sad. I can't imagine having to give up any instrument, but I guess you've got to have a lot of puff to play the play the trombone. So I'm really sorry to hear that. And at least you got the guitar, which is cool. Mark Holt says, I'm in northeast Ohio. Restaurants and bars just got closed. That's why I might have some free time. Yeah, I think that's the way to look at these things. We've got to look at it positive and see um, if there's anything that we can do to help others. You know, if we can, maybe get some shopping for people that are older and can't get out to the shops or shouldn't be going out and mixing with people. It's going to be very difficult to avoid it. Yeah, under your nails as well, Emma. That's absolutely true. If you get your hands nice and soaped, the thing is, you wet your hands. This is the advice that we've been given. You wet your hands, you put the soap in your hands, and you rub it round, and then you have to remember to do your thumbs, and then you also try to get a little bit under your nails by doing that, and then you do the palms of your hands and then in between your fingers. And it's funny, we've been told to sing happy birthday twice. Howdy Bam Mozzie, good to see you, brother. Really good to see you. Lovely that you're in. And also a hello to Superjet 13113, sorry, who I've just seen out the corner of my eye, and Bent Roosum, and who else has slipped in? I think I've said hello to Dogpa, which is cool. Okay. Hey now, 2 weeks off paid vacation. Yeah, but it's basically statutory sick pay over here, which comes to 97 quid a week. That's not going to touch the sides for most people, is it? Let's be honest. And here I am working tonight, says Ben. Yeah, this isn't work. This is fun. That's right, Ben. 20 seconds of rubbing. Not quite enough, really, is it? Tom, let me hold $40 till April the 3rd. Oh, Tom, let me. Don't know what that's all about. Just noticed, is that the uke bass on my left? It is indeed the uke bass. That's exactly what's there. And I've done a couple of recordings with it. It's a lovely little thing. It's really easy to play, and it's just good for my smaller hands as well. In the 60s, our mums taught us that when we were 3. Exactly, Dogpa. We were always told to be, properly wash our hands. And I think it would have paid us all dividends if we all did it regularly enough. Because if you wash your hands and you don't touch your face, unless somebody actually coughs and aspirates droplets onto your face that can get into your eyes, nose, mouth, any of the mucous membranes. If we don't touch our face, we shouldn't be able to get it. It's allegedly. They haven't absolutely ruled out the potential that it's airbound yet, but we'll see. Superjet says he's not worried at all. It's all a psyop. Yeah. It's very easy to think about the conspiracy theories that could be behind these kind of things, but no, my friend, I think it's a little bit more than that, unfortunately. And Ian Wood says no work for 2 weeks, and the way things are going, I'll be on house arrest before long. Bad timing or what? Yeah, it's real tough. It really, really is going to be tough because I don't know what they're going to do in terms of quantitative easing financially, because there's supposed to be some government funding available for small businesses, and obviously they've changed the sick pay rules that you don't have to be off for 3 days before you qualify, or is it 7 days? I can't remember. But now you can self-certify, and they're saying stay at home for a week if you've got any of the symptoms. And just in case anybody is watching that doesn't know the symptoms, they are a new persistent cough. It tends to be dry. Some people are suffering with sore throats with it as well. And Also a fever, anything above 37.7, I think it is, or is it 37.8 or something like that. But basically, if you've got a fever, if you've got a high temperature, or if you've got a cough that won't go away. Pete Brown, good to see you. And Mark Dalton, hey. He's saying, yeah, sticking his head in the door, say hello, just wash your hands behind your ears and toes. Why does nobody care about the real hundreds and thousands that regularly die from influenza? Follow the money. Yeah, it's easy to say, but the thing with this, and there you go, Bumble Blimfield is saying, thank God it's not Ebola. We don't know what it is yet. We don't know whether or not it's something that you can build an immunity to. We don't know for certain that it's not airborne. We don't know that it can't be waterborne, and we don't know that it can't be transmitted on inert objects and packages. So it could be very difficult. And I think the main thing, and certainly Grumpy Mike saying the hype is worse than the reality, I really, really hope so, because the big thing is that you got to remember that there are people dying from it, and that's affecting families. That's everybody that's died, all 3,000 are somebody's loved one, and we've got to be safe rather than sorry. And what we've done at the moment is we've trying to act to slow it so that it doesn't overwhelm our health services. Okay, uke bases are fun and they really throw off the sound guys for a minute. Yeah, that's right, Anthony, and welcome in if I haven't said hello to you. We'll see about the cash and or pay. Yeah, we will. We'll find out in good time. Yeah, well, let's hope that we don't get it too bad. I hope that nobody here or their loved ones are affected, because it's not cool. It really isn't cool. Ben said, I've had everything but a fever this week. Finally started to feel normal. Well, normal for you. Love it. Graham Campbell spoke to his mum, who lives in Spain. They're in total lockdown, can't leave except for food, shopping and medicine. It's very hard there now. Exactly. It's going to get worse before it gets better, I'm afraid. Dogpa says, the utter stupidity going around is offensive. I can read the real reports and do simple maths. Isolation is the final step in the matrix. Yeah, I get that, but I think we've got to isolate the elderly and those with underlying health conditions, because they are the ones that are going to get it the worst and be hurt. But there we are. Mark Dalton ordered some guitar parts, but none from China. Ah, okay. That's cool. Pete Brown, Chicago is slowly shutting down. Schools, churches, restaurants, they're saying just do groceries and medicine. Yep. Beer and guitars. Hey, mate, good to see you. Ask Quentin, more people die in a day in Kentucky every time a bad batch of moonshine goes around. The death rate of kids will skyrocket if they stay home from IKEA furniture. Oh, my word. Normal seasonal flu has a higher mortality rate. We don't know that yet either, Grumpy Mike, but we hope so. That's the indicator at the moment. And they're basing that on the number of tests they've done and the number of cases there, for example, that have died. But they are also factoring in that they believe it's a factor of 10 to 20 more times the number of people recorded that have actually got it in society, but they don't know that figure. So we don't know what the mortality rate is yet for sure, but we will find out, unfortunately, because it's going to get there. Grab your gear, tweak your rack, self-oscillate. Love it, Howface. That's cool. Anyhow, let's talk guitars. That's what I came here for, says Superjet113. Yes, thank you for bringing us back round to that after your little rants there. All good fun. Anyone got any toilet roll, says beer and guitars. Love it. Yeah, absolutely. We will get onto guitars for sure. if we cared about people dying, we worry about spreading something real like influenza. No, I totally agree. Yes, we should. But the problem with this is because the potential is the biggest problem is the potential for so many people to get ill at the same time, and that'll overwhelm our healthcare system. And I don't really want anybody to have to choose. But anyway, let's move away from that nasty stuff because we don't really come here for nasty stuff, do we? Let's talk about guitars. Have you got any questions about guitars? How about an unboxing? Well, we're at 42, and I think if there's that many people streaming tonight, then we may not get to the 50. In fact, we're back down to 40 now. Oh my word. Let me just see how many likes we've got. I do like our likes. 29 likes. That's awesome. Thanks for that, guys. And one dislike just arrived as I went to see how many likes. How about that? Well, thank you for the dislike as well, whoever that was. Okay, so any questions before we get on to it? Are there any master guitar builders in China? Are there any master guitar builders in China world class? Yeah, of course there are. Absolutely. There are good and bad manufacturers in every country, and I know that my original name for the channel was You Came Here for Culinary Advice. Love it, Emma. Okay. Yes, there are, of course. And as much as we've got the likes of Ron Thorne for Fender, and whose video was I seeing with him? Henning's video earlier. Henning and Cheddar Kung Pao interviewed Ron Thorne. Yes, of course, there's world-class builders in China. And although I was about to say my channel started off as being China guitar skeptic, that didn't mean all Chinese guitars. What I was skeptical about is the fakes, and I haven't found a good fake builder. There's definitely not what I would consider to be fake master builders. So no. So it depends on how that question was couched. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Ben. That's really kind of you. Let me pop that up if I can. Where are we? That's very, very kind. Very much appreciated. Never courted, but always highly appreciated. And it's a super chat to offset the dislike. Love you, brother. Love you too, my friend. And thank you for that. Every little helps, as they say. So a big thank you for that. And I think I've got to thank you. Yay! Hurrah! Thank you for that very much. So you just said... none now, but plugged into CBG in my pedal board today. Okay, I think I'm butting into another conversation there. I'm waiting for an Eastman guitar to be delivered, James Mears says. Handmade in China, there you go. And actually, I've heard really good things about Eastman guitars. And I think my buddy Guitar Max did a review of one or two of them as well. And looks great. And Pete Hickster says, Tom, Samick Telly, there you go. Okay, Craig Taylor bought a Glary J bass, upgraded electronics and pickups. Also had to shim the neck like you had to do, like I had to do. Yeah, someone plays a Canvas, not built anymore, kind of like a Les Paul Telemix. Wow, I've never seen that. Oh, thank you, Grumpy Mike. Bless you, sir. That is so kind. Let me go over there and put that up as well. And why not? That is so kind. As I always say, never courted, but always very much appreciated. Oh my goodness. And then Emma comes straight in afterwards. Look at that. Thank you so much. Bless you guys. It is really, really kind. And I tell you what we're going to try and do. I think we will try to put these super chats to good use. I'm thinking of some things to do for the channel that I think all of you will enjoy. And as part of the recording series, I don't just want to go, and I hope this doesn't get taken the wrong way by any of the kind companies that are already supporting me, but I don't just want to go for free gear that people will send me to do, include in the recording series, so that their gear gets featured. So let me just quickly put a thank you up to you guys for your kindness. Thank you so much. Bless you. So yeah, I'm gonna buy some gear. I'm gonna get some stuff that I don't currently have that I think would be really useful for the series on recording. So yeah, I'll put your super chats. Thank you very much for your kind tip. I'll put those into that project because all of it is generally used back again on the channel. I'm getting a bit bored of that banner. So let's move that one on again. Or maybe I should take the banner off for a bit, hey, because otherwise we'll all get dazzled by it going by. So yeah, very, very much appreciate that. Where am I? Just gone back to that. That's good. Okay. Have I missed any Ben Coons? Will there be shots tonight or wait for tomorrow night? I think that's a question to Ben, not me. Can't see any other question marks. What studio monitor speakers do you use? Actually, Superjet, that's a really good point. They are, in my opinion, your monitoring, or your monitors, if you like, are the most important piece of kit in your studio arsenal. And I will be going into what I use and why in the video series, because it's very, very important. It's the number one most important thing. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the fact I just saw Dennis and Letitia's comment of how's Kate's bush, because of course we had that whole thing in that live stream before. So yeah, I'll be dealing with the monitors, yeah, for sure, Superjet, and they're absolutely vital. I think most of you probably have seen my desk setup and the small recording setup I generally use with the Zoom R16, and you'll have seen the monitors I use on the bottom of that. So, but we'll be talking about it in depth. I was really literally skating around the edge of so much of what I want to say in these videos on the series of recording the other night, on the Friday night, and I so nearly got dragged into going into detail, and then I'd have said it all on a live stream. And I think the thing with the live stream is not so many people go back and reference them and will find that good detail in these streams. So I'll save it for the video, if that's cool, man. Really cool. Bless you. Come on, time to open the box. Come on, Peter Grant says. Come on, come along. Hurry up. Pete Brown's going between this and Glenn's stream. I hope it's going good over there. I noticed he was wearing a tie for his tonight. Goodness knows what that's all about, but there you are. Okay, right. Do you want... I'm not going to tell you which they are. Do you want box number 1 or do you want box number 2 tonight? Box number 1 or box number 2? And the first box number to... let's say the first box to 5 will open. So number 1 or number 2. And we'll open whichever you choose. No, it's not a box of toilet roll. I can't see the numbers coming in yet, but it's probably that I've... Oh, 1, 2, 3. We need another for 2. Box number 1. Oh, it's 1 versus 3. 2 versus 3. 2 versus 4. I think we got... Is that 5 2s I can see there? That's box 2. Box 2. Excellent. Okay, so box 2 will open tonight. And you're going to know what it is before I even open it. And this is something that I have requested for the recording series. And it is from my friends, again, at Focusrite. So this is what we're going to open tonight. So the 2s have it. Let's see what we got. 1, 3, box 13. Grumpy Mike says box 1.5. Oh, man. I missed the question 8. What happened to box 3? Box 3 we opened on Friday, my friend. We opened that, so I'm not sure which way up. I'm guessing that probably this one. Actually, that's really fortuitous, because this was the box I was going to open tonight, because I dated them all to open in order, because I was going to do one per week per live stream. So this was the one I was actually going to do on the Ides of March. So you've chosen well, my friends. let's have a little look at this. And there's a good reason that I've chosen this, because at the moment you're hearing me through my Focusrite Scarlett 8i6, but there's a really good reason that I've gone for this particular thing. Oh, I love these. Great stuff. Actually, I won't pop them all because I saved them to send stuff out to you guys. Okay. Tiny little box within a bigger box there. And let's just get it open. Stop faffing. Let's make this happen. Okay. There is a very good reason why I have got hold of it's and not using my 8i6. I actually asked them for a Focusrite 2i2, and there it is. Now, tell me, let's see if any of you can guess why I went for the 2i2. I hope that plastic packing wasn't from China. It could well have been. I don't think. If we're going to get it, we're going to get it, my friends. So why would I have gone for the 2i2? Let's see if anybody can answer that in the question in the comments section down here. Somebody's saying it's a sex toy. No, we don't need those. We don't. Oh, this is a diddy little thing. Oh my goodness. Look at how cute this little thing is. It's Diddy. Really small. Okay, right. Craig Taylor says, bundled with a door. Well, I believe you're right, but it's not the answer I'm looking for. I believe all of the Focusrite interfaces are bundled with a door. Okay. Digital Audio Workstation, for those that wonder what DAW or DAW stands for. Okay, there's a USB cable. And this box is very small because it does only contain the interface. Yes, good shout, Pete Brown, for home recording video. Yes, it is for the home recording video. James Mears, yes, you're also kind of right. And Grumpy Mike, USB-C, you're also kind of right. Yes, absolutely. Oh, trying to get into this without actually... Who's the scam artist, Joe? Because it's what most of us use as non-professionals. Close, Emma, close. Looks like my PreSonus interface. What's in the box? Guitargate says. It's a Focusrite 2i2, my friend, and there it is. There it is. It's almost identical on the front panel to the 8i6 that I'm talking to you through now. But the back has just got your monitor output, and look, what this doesn't have might give you the answer I'm looking for. What this doesn't have. Okay, yeah, you're all really close. Okay, let me tell you. The reason, exactly, Pete Hickson's got it. You've got it, absolutely. This does not require power. It's USB powered. It's got phantom power, and it has got all the things on it that the 8i6 has got. But this will be really ultra portable. So basically, I can take this wherever. So if I want to go and do a live recording of something, maybe go and, I don't know, put a mixer in front of it and do a drum recording at a studio, this will be powered by a laptop. And when I say we're going to start right at the basics, you can do multi-track recording with one input, let alone two like this, but you can do stereo recording, multi-track recording using just a 2-port interface like this, and it is absolutely tiny and diddy. Do you know one of the things I really like? I know that's a really strange thing to like, but That's a cardboard and paper round a bit of metal in terms of the cable tie. I just realised I saw my buddy Guitar Gate. Michael, how are you? I answered your question and then didn't even notice it was you, my friend. Lovely to see you. And also, hello to Brexit Central and Joey Dunlop. We got some crowd in tonight. Yes, so there we go. It is. It's a USB-C to USB 2, I believe. It certainly isn't blue, so I don't think it's a USB 3. But this is USB powered, and it will do everything that pretty much everything other than the number of extra inputs and outputs on the back that the 8i6 does. So I've still got the two real good quality mic pre's that are multi-click, so you can also put a TSR into those. And yeah, it's got 48 volt phantom powering, it's got the air, and it's got the instrument and line level switch. So this does everything that we need it to do. And I am going to start the recording series right at the basics. So you can do multi-track recording on a phone, but we're not really talking about studio quality audio there. And I think this really represents, and I believe that this is under $200. And for that kind of money, with the kind of mic pre's that the new Scarlett range, the third generation Scarlett range, well, actually, to be fair to Focusrite, even their first gen interfaces were well renowned for sounding great. So what speaker outs does it have? It has two jack TSR, is it? I think they're called TSRs. Jacks, quarter-inch jacks to go out, and so it might need a little bit of adapting to get into a monitor, but you know, it's not provided with the cables to go out into a monitor. What you see here is what you get in the box, along with a brief instruction manual and some silica gel to keep it dry. But yeah, this is going to be great, and this is what we're going to start that series with, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And I would suggest that this kind of thing is real sort of, it's one of the important things, entry level for recording, multi-track recording. And you want to get the best signal quality into your DAW as you can. So I went back and I went with Focusrite. I've got connections with a few companies from my little trips to Germany and the like, but really enjoy working with Focusrite. So a big thank you to the guys over there, Dankmar, and I can never get this right, whether it's Georgia or Stephanie over there. I think it's Georgia. So a big thank you to those guys for hooking me up with this. It is USB powered, so it can go wherever I go. There you go. Focusrite stuff is great, Jack the Rabbit says. That's really cool. Joey Dunlop says, my Steinberg has the same specs. Brilliant, okay. And Ben's saying hello to Michael. It's so nice to have you in, man. Nathan Saw, SHW says, TRS tip ring sleeve. Okay, so that's the stereo, so it's not TRS, it's just, I guess, TR. It's a jack plug. They're jack sockets, that's for sure. Does it go to 11? I don't think actually any of them. That's one of the things I do like actually. It's got just a plus and a minus on it in terms of the gain and also the volume. And it's got a separate volume for a single rather than the two headphones with separate volume mixes on it. But I very rarely need to plug in more than one set of headphones. And this is brilliant. Pete Hickson says, I tried a Scarlett Solo. It didn't like my old computer, so I went back to the reliable old Behringer USB. Okay, right. Well, you know, don't want to spoil the series, but I'm going to start on an old laptop, and we're going to see if we can get this working on the old laptop, and that's where we're going to start. So I strongly believe that you can get a home recording setup, a really decent home recording setup, using some sort of computer software and not software, hardware, computer hardware that you probably already have. and then look for a decent interface like this, and you're up and running in no time at all. And in fact, the reason that the computer hardware doesn't need to be that great is because compared to video, audio they're very, very small files, and the bandwidth of input and output signals for the digital interfaces is very small. So old stuff will work for audio. So there you go. What do we get? Mark Dalton's got to go, but thanks for everything, brother. Keep rocking. Well, thank you. Be happy, be safe, and thanks for dropping in, brother. You take good care. And let me see. Gary Tollander's got a second generation 2i2 and loves it. There you go. Brilliant. Joey Dunlop says, shucks, mine goes to 11. That's cool, man. I'll paint an 11 on it just for you. How's that? That's cool. Music Therapy Lad says he's got a 10-year-old laptop he's still using, an HP. I'm using a 5-year-old HP laptop, and it's probably going to be this one. The reason I want to use this one, if I can, is it's got a touchscreen. So I'm figuring that could be quite useful for moving faders on the screen. So there we go. Oh dear, did I miss something? Thank you for... Oh, right, okay. No, I thought somebody had been blocked there. That's fine. You can show that. That's fun. Yo, is James in here? Cool. Okay, Pete Brown, you got to bounce as well? Well, be happy, be safe, wash your hands. Take good care, my friend, and thanks for dropping in tonight. Really, really pleased to see you. And be good. Take care. Hey, dude, at Grumpy Mike. Big Gary. I keep saying Big Gary. It's Gary Big G. Tolander. So, that's the excitement for the little box. And I accidentally picked the wrong box last night because I think that the Lewitt was in a slightly bigger box. No, it wasn't. It was in the smaller box, and I think you guys asked for the middle box. But there you go. We've got it now, and it's all working. So that's the main thing. We'll try this out. In fact, even before we get to do recording with this interface, I will now be using this for all of my live streams because, again, being portable, being USB powered, and it's not particularly heavy either. So it's going to be easier just to keep the 8i6 over with the rest of my recording setup and on top of the Axe effects, and then to this thing to be portable and stay with the laptop. So that's my plan, and I think it's a good one. What do you think? Do not be sorry, Joe Hervey. Your outburst was not a problem. It was very funny. Actually, look, where is it? There you go. It's not a naughty outburst. I think Google has finally got my name right. Nathan Shaw. Ah, right, there you go. Excellent. Ben Coombs is back. I didn't see you say you had to go anywhere, mate. Oh, yes, you did. You went for dinner, didn't you? Did you go for dinner? I think you did. Anyway, there you go. So we've got one more box to unbox. And are we going to be really disciplined and wait a week? Oh, man. I was going to spread them out over 3 weeks. But then I had made the silly decision to tell you that there were 3 boxes to open, didn't I? So I love it when a plan comes together. Yes, we all do. Absolutely, Emma. Have you got any questions for me, guys? Have you got any questions? James Mears is already showing the boxes. Oh, bless you guys. There's 41 thumbs up now, and that lovely 1 thumbs down. They're all interactions, so it's all cool. James Mears wants the other box open, I can tell. Ben, yep, got a plate of roast chicken. That's cool, man. Love roast chicken. P. Hickson says, no, open the box. No, open. We're not going to be disciplined. We're going to open the last box, are we? Yeah, I suppose we could, couldn't we? And also, I'm not sure if I can wait a week to play around with it. Gary Tollander says, just do it, bro. Open that sucker. Ben Coombs. If someone has nasty words towards me, I say, man up. I'll be happy to give my cell and my home address. More than welcome anyone. I don't do internet word battles. I'm a grown-ass man. You are indeed, my friend. And I don't think anyone's had a go at you, have they? I hope they haven't anyway. I think you blocked your own message, didn't you? Or did it get... I think it got automatically blocked, to be fair. Open the box, open the box, open the box. Blackjack Locking Nut says number one. Go on, open the box. Ben's getting ready to... Oh, sorry, no. Grumpy Mike is just letting Ben know he's getting ready to fire up the barbecue. Oh, I think I'm going to have to open the box. Let me see. What can I do to get you guys to... Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's get to 50 likes, 50 thumbs up, and I'll open the other box. How's that? There we are. We're on 43 at the moment. And if all of you have already liked it, we're in trouble. Hey, Gabor! Gabor! Love it. Open the box and buy more gear. I bet there's bubble wrap in the other box. Oh, Joey, you're a tease. You're a tease. Good to see you, Gabor, man. This is cool. I'll be right round there. Grumpy might love it. He's a big boy now. Haha. Everyone's saying hello to Gabor. And very much welcomed. Lovely to see you. Okay, how are we doing? 45 likes. Come on, you can do better than that. Graham, bless you. Duff Jack says, God, more stalling than Dermot O'Leary. Yes, absolutely. Gabor says, open the box. James Mears, thank you for your thumbs up already, which is cool. We're on 45. We only need another 5. I'm just teasing you, aren't I? Just teasing you. I bet you've all already liked it. So I don't know how. Let's have a see how many are watching. 34 watching. Oh, there's one more like. There we go. We've got 4 to go. We're nearly there. And I will open the box at 50 likes. That's only fair, isn't it? Isn't that only fair, guys? I've got a couple more people in as well. So all they need to do is just add their thumbs up to it. And we'll open this box up. Or alternatively, there we go. We got 46, which means there's 4 more likes to get the box open. It's teasing, isn't it? It is teasing. Let's just open the box. 47. Oh, see? You know you're going to do it. Music Therapy Laz. Loves Gabor's show. We all love Gabor's show. Well, Gabor and Alex. Don't forget Alex. Oh, no. Someone's taken away their thumbs up. Oh, no, they haven't. It's my eyesight. I thought it went down to 46 again. It's actually up at 49. There you go. We only need one more like. Oh, it's gone. It has gone down to 48. There you go. Somebody's playing with us. 49 I've got 49. This is hilarious. It's going 48, 49, 48, 49. Who's Alex? What a cad. What a cad you are. Gary's got 50. You've got 50. I've got 50. Okay. Right, fair enough. I've got 50. Let's do this thing. I can go back over to here. Let's open this big ass box. Right, now this I've bought, and there is a good reason, because I was going to be getting something. It's a big, big box. Look at the size of this box. Well, it's not as big as a guitar, but hey, it's a decent sized box. Now, while I was at NAMM, I, and Mr. Carl Golden were playing one of these, and oh goodness me, I've got to get rid of some stuff from over here. Let's get rid of that scarlet box. And we were writing stuff, and we decided we were going to record it at some point, but I didn't have one of these with, oh, it's paper this time, not bubbles. And then it comes this little tiny box in here. So, what I didn't have is one of these with as many frets. So, we are opening a ukulele. It's got batteries, whatever it is. I love it. It's a big prawn, says Gary. Oh man. Those that heard the prawn joke will never get over it. So, this is a ukulele kit. Oh, sorry for bashing the mic. That I bought because we were going to work with Carla, I think they're called. Carla, yeah. And I've also worked with Ortega before, and I didn't get in touch with Ortega, but we were talking back and forward with Carla, and kind of things just didn't happen. And I just thought, I don't want to hang around, so I went and found these, and I know you guys like to see good value stuff as well. So this came in at a little, just a shade under 60 UK pounds, which is well under 100 US dollars, but it is a nice ukulele. It's made by a brand called Donna, and there's a spare set of strings in here. There is a polishing cloth. There is a little pack of picks. Try saying that quickly. That's a tongue twister. There is a little tuner. All comes with it. And it comes, let's have a look, what else have we got? We have got a little ukulele strap as well. Let's have a look at this cute little thing. If I can get it out. So, oh, that's Diddy, look at that. Tiny little thing, looks like a snake. Love the design as well. And it also comes in its own little gig bag with a front pocket for all the other bits that they send with it. Nice and straightforward, isn't it? And probably even the strap will go in there. Let's see if that will happen. Okay, put it back in the box. LOL, love it. Donna Kebab ukulele, you got it. That was one of the reasons that made me buy it. Made me laugh, actually. Love it. Okay. Oh. So. Comes rather nicely wrapped, doesn't it? And the difference between this and my smiley face one by Mahalio, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, is that this should have more frets. It does. It has a lot more frets, and that's what I need to play the tune that Carl Golden and I wrote. So there we are. There it is. I don't have the specs on me for it at the moment, but I will definitely be doing a video and playing this for you guys, and that will be out very, very soon. Well, it's got a very, very interesting grain on the back. I thought that looked like a mark for a moment, but it's not. It's actually part of the grain of the wood, as you see it moving in the light. Look at that. Very interesting grain. It's got these nice little palm trees up around the sound hole. These little brown, they are plastic actually, the tuning pegs, but they look pretty cool. And it's got like a see-through bit on the back of the tuning pegs so you can see the tuning gears, which is nice. Almost like open tuners. It's got a couple of tickets on it, checking tickets. Oh no, it actually has got, it's got a set of chords that comes with it, ukulele chords. So that's really, really cool. And the most important thing for me is it's got all of these higher frets that, oh, my old uke just didn't have that many frets, as you can see. And a lot of what Carl and I were writing was right up here. Do you drop tune your uke? Love it. Wow. Not far off being, that sounds like. Anyway, we're not going to play it tonight. We're not going to play it. We can't play it tonight. We're going to do that in a video. But no, I think it is drop tuned at the moment. So they are a plywood body, but well made. Really? That's a plywood body. That does not look. You can't actually see in the sound hole because it's been painted. That could be a giveaway. There you go. Could you play Happy Birthday so we can all wash our hands? It's a 24 fretter. There you go. That's it. That's the last unboxing for tonight. So I hope you like it. Really hope you like it. You should have got a multi-scale mic. What multi-scale? Emma Webber, OMG, now I have a hankering for that uke. Absolutely. Missed who makes it. It's made by a company called Donna. There you go. And what's more, I'm 99% certain, not that I can read it without my old man glasses on, I'm pretty sure and certain that I read that it's made in China. So that was another part of the rationale for buying it. And it just had really good specs for the money. Really, really nice specs. It looked nice on the pictures, and I have to say it really does look nice close up in person as well. It's not got electronics built into it, but you wouldn't expect that at the sort of price that I paid for this anyway. A fan fret, custom 24. Cardboard. It's definitely not cardboard. It's a nice solid wood. I like this. Is also, I've just spotted that this is. Hey, Guitar Hack! You came over to join us. You've obviously finished streaming. Very good to see you, sir. So, yes, these palm tree inlays are actually carved. They're carved out of the top. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that. If I go to a side-ish angle, you can see that that's actually carved out. Absolutely super. So there you go. Oh, the Donna micro pedals. Okay. Do they make micro pedals? Maybe they do. Does it gent? Definitely. Love it. Adam D's in. Hey, Adam. Good to see you, my friend. Really good to see you. So, yeah, I'll do a little video with this. Or what I might actually do is I'm thinking that this would be really great to work with the Ortega bass uke and see if I can actually write a tune using the two things. So there you go. Yes, laser etched palm trees, James. That's absolutely right. Yes, you're absolutely spot on. They're laser etched. In fact, it feels a little deeper than etching, to be fair, but it could well be laser etched because with the powerful laser, they do go quite deep. Terry Tickler, they do iMic. iMic? What's that, my friend? Ben Coombs has a few Donna products. How do you find them, Ben? Are they good? Are the frets made of coat hanger? No, actually, do you know, I genuinely really liked the look of this and just thought, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. It feels a little deeper. That's what she said. Bent, very good, very good. Love it. Yeah, so I'll be doing something with these. Let me know what you think it would be good for me to do. Shall I write a tune with them? Shall I do a 3 uke video and get this one involved as well? So it looks so cute and diddy by comparison to the new one, doesn't it? It really does. And I love my smiley uke. That's always good fun. Always puts a smile on my face when I play this as well. Oh, that's not in tune. Okay. Graham Campbell says, I've got a Donner pedal board and it's brilliant. Great stuff. Ben Coombs says, no comment, Bent. Ah, yeah, feels a little deeper. Unfortunately, I went there, didn't I? Yeah. Ben likes their stuff, quite affordable, like Joyo. Yes, absolutely. Definitely. Joe Hervey says, is that a guitar? Yeah, turned out nice again, Duff Jack said. Nice, excellent. Well, there it is. I will do something with it. I'm definitely going to get together with Mr. Golden to do our little piece that we wrote. How about playing Master of Puppets on it? Yeah, turned out nice again. I just got that, Duff. Absolutely. That's George Formby, isn't it? Love it. I don't think I'll be able to play Master of Puppets on it just yet, but I might work something out. Carl does a lot of that good stuff. He plays all sorts of things on his uke. So, yeah, it's a nicely carved neck as well. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a really nice carve up to the headstock. Yeah. If I turn it around in the light, you get to see it a bit better. And I try not to shout into the microphone because I'm leaning right against it. But yeah, really nice. Very nice little uke. James Mear's been playing the ukulele today with my daughter. We've been learning. That's great, my friend. It's a great thing to do. My daughter's trying to play one of the Glary acoustics. And she is really persevering. So I'm thinking I'm going to get her something a little more user-friendly. A little more beginner user-friendly, I should say. Because I definitely don't recommend the Glary acoustics for beginners, even though they're at that price range. We won't knock anything, but they can be difficult to tune, and I really do need to do a proper setup on them, which I haven't done. So it's not really a very fair thing for me to say that they're not right for beginners, because if it's set up right, of course it'd be good for beginners. Play cleaning Windies. The Donner chorus pedal is great, awesome. That's good to know. Thanks, Terry. Superjet 13 said, I brought the Glary watermelon uke, and after it's tuned up, the next night I heard a loud noise in my studio room and the bridge had popped clean off. Glary uke, LMAO. Oh dear. That's not cool, is it? That is not cool. Now, I think that's one of the issues. Glary are really aiming to be very good value, but that means that their quality control is sometimes an issue. And what I have to say with Glary is, in my experience, they've always been brilliant at sorting it out, even for others that I've pointed in their direction when they've had problems with it. Thank goodness for YouTube live streams, or I would be losing my mind with two teenage boys stuck in the house. Oh, my friend. Well, it's good to have you in. Was the uke a panic buy? No. Music Therapy Lad's got to fly because he's got to get ready for his show. And check it out. He's sandwiched again tonight between myself and the lovely Mr. Ben Coombs. So go and watch MTL's and Ben's stream later on tonight. I don't need a full review right now, but what are your initial thoughts on how it feels to play? I haven't really played it. I haven't tuned it up yet, but certainly the neck feels very, very nice. It's... how much was it, or did it come free with the Focusrite? No, I bought this, and it's a very, yeah. I have to say, it's got like a satin finish to it all over. The whole thing feels really smooth and like it's been very nicely sanded as a finish, and the neck feels very very similar. It's a uke neck. It's never going to be fat enough to feel like a big meaty neck, but it definitely feels good, and balance is good. Ukes are always a little headstock heavy. And it came nearly in tune, so somebody has been playing with this to set it up. But I can't remember any of my uke chords, and I don't think it's that in tune. No, it's not in tune. So I'll tune it up and I'll play it for you. I like to get sort of used to these things before I play them, and I get rather perturbed at playing live for you. So we'll do a proper video with this, and I think I'm gonna write something. Music Therapy Laz says, CGS, let me know when you want to join me for a live stream. Anytime, my friend, absolutely anytime. You just say the word and I'll be there, my friend, absolutely. So Superjet 113 saying he glued and screwed, this is the Glary, but it was only $16 shipped. What? Really? $16? Ben Coombs has Larry Mitchell joining him tonight. George Harrison was good on the uke. He was indeed. He was good on a lot of stringed instruments. So there, yeah, really good. Jack the Rabbit, last time he was on, he asked me to give him a guitar lesson. Wow. Goodness me. Joe Hervey's out of here. Be happy, be safe, my friend, and thanks for hanging. And you have a great night too. And have a good, safe week at work as well if you're heading out to do any work, or if not, chill. Have a good chilled week. Metal plate, 160 grams. Rest of the pedal, 157 grams. Right. Terry's G&G is in with a absolutely super comment. I'm not going to try for the life of me to read or sing that. Love it. All good. Metalhead Hippie's in as well. Hey, my friend, how are you doing? That's really cool. And Joe's just heading out the door, but we will look forward to seeing you next time, my friend. On eBay, right, okay. Thank you, Joe. That's very, very kind. Bless you too. And yeah, hope you and yours are all safe and well as well. And I think it's important for us all to try and stay positive and happy as well, because you only get one shot on this merry-go-round, and when bad things happen, if you can not let them get to you, you tend to come out the other side a bit better and a bit stronger. So yeah, you all be careful out there. Put bass strings on it for a laugh. Gonna have a smoke, are you, Joe? Have yourself a smoke, brother. Ben's going out with you as well. Look, be right back. It's a great little thing. It feels really nice to play. I think you were asking, I think it might have been Grumpy Mike asked a bit earlier what it was like to play, and it's good. It seems to have, I'm not sure. Yes, definitely. It's a lot wider. I'd say it's a good 3 mil wider, 4 mil maybe, even 5 mil wider neck. So the string spacing is also, yeah, significantly wider than the little uke as well. So it's just a little bit easier to get your fingers onto it. It's not in tune anyway. How is the action on it? Gabor, there wasn't another box because we opened them all now. I had 3 boxes on Friday. The first one that we opened was the Lewitt LCT 440 Pure. The second one we opened at the start tonight, and that was the Focusrite 2i2 that I've got hold of to do the new basic recording, but the first few videos on the basic recording, home recording setup. So that was that. And then this was number 3. Jack the Rabbit says, how's the action on it? Yeah, you say every small guitar or uke I've ever played has had horrible action. No, look, there we go. Look. The action is actually pretty okay, I would say. What do we normally look at? We look at the 12th, don't we? And under the 12th, it's not a lot different to most of my guitars. I'd say there's about 2, maybe 3 mil at a push underneath the strings. So the action's really good. Emma says, CGS, did you buy it direct from Donna or via a reseller, as I do fancy one? I got it from Amazon. And what I'll do for you guys is I'll put the link in the description after the video, if I remember to do that. If I don't remember to do it, somebody email me at... Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. This is a touchscreen. There you go. If I forget, somebody email me at chinaguitarskeptic@gmail.com, because when I close these down, I often forget to add links that I mentioned. So I don't want to do that. I want to make sure I add them for you guys. So let me know. Ah, GRRR is in again. Great to see you, my friend. This is a Donna ukulele. Is that metallic inlay? Yes, it is. That's cool. Look at that. The inlay where it says Donna is actually metal. It's a very sturdily built piece of kit. Everything on it feels quite nicely built. So there you go. There you go. James Mears saying Donna sell ukulele on Amazon. Terry Tickler's got to go. Terry, you take good care, my friend. Thank you so much. Be happy, be safe, and thanks for hanging about with us. Oh, bless you. That's so kind of you, GRRR. Again, I don't know why I'm using the mouse when this is a touch screen. Let me put that on. Thank you, sir. And that's such a kind thing to say as well. Just because you're a cool, nice guy and fun to hang out with. That's why I love these streams. You guys are so fun to hang out with as well. So thank you very much for that. I'll be putting all super chats towards the recording series and getting hold of some gear for that. So, you know, when I buy these things myself, it's always used. All of these super chats are used to help the channel. So really very much appreciated. Thank you so much for that. And let me put up my little thank you as well. Thank you so much for your kind tip. Never courted, but always gratefully received and appreciated. Let me hide that because it's on top of the... Actually, so is that on top of the uke. There we go. You can see it a bit better now. It's got a very nice tone as well. I don't know if that's picking up on this microphone. I think I turned the processing off tonight. Can you hear it all right? Hopefully you can. Oh. I haven't got a pick. Oh, I have. I've got the picks that it came with. Let's have a see if they're actually nice picks. Let's try one out. Where's the picks? Where's the picks? Well, we could also try the tuner out, but let's save that one for the video, hey? Let's save that and we'll Although actually, if I'm going to do a tune, where's those picks gone? Oh, there they are, hiding at the bottom of the front pouch. Haha, thank you, sir. Very, very kind. Here we go. We've got a load of picks sent with it. Looks like there's about 5 or 6 in here. And somebody can't count. There's... Oh, that's quite bright, isn't it? Look at that. Don't think the pink is quite picking up on the camera, but that is incredibly pink. Let's use an incredibly pink pick. They're very thin as well. And let's see if... Run it through a distortion pedal and bang it up to 11. I love it. DS... Oh, I can't say that name, but Spam. LOL, love it. Okay. Great Vanzini's in. Hey, my friend. Goodness me. So many of you dropping by. It's lovely to have, you know, you guys absolutely rock. You're such a cool bunch to hang out with, and it's lovely to see so many of you returning to the stream so often. Obviously, we have fun, which is good. I love the fact that you guys all come back though, and I love seeing the same names. Always a few new ones, and all new people are as welcome, of course. But it's great to see so many of you coming back time after time. Thank you. Oh yeah, Uke Surf. Oh. It's the only thing I could think of playing on one string, because it's not actually in tune. It's kind of got its own little tuning. That's kind of like, is that like a 7th? It sounds like a 7th chord. Something is Ryan approves. Excellent. Yes, we need a Ryan cam, definitely. Love it, love it. What have we got? Anyone new should say hi, Jack the Rabbit says. Yeah, most people say hi. We think we've got 36 of you watching at the moment, and I'm terrible. I'm not brilliant at doing this kind of thing like Ben is, but you can find out how many are in the chat. I think if I go over to... Oh, no, it's in the window that I'm looking at on the TV. You can everyone needs a Ryan cam. Yeah, definitely. We should put the uke on a big muff. I kind of miss Ryan cam. I miss Ryan cam. And I'm rather worried about whether or not this whole situation with the virus will have blown over in time for there to be in time for 42GS2, which I hope that doesn't get affected by this. Obviously what will be, but yeah, Ryan cam. We all need a Ryan cam in our lives, that's for sure, definitely. I know one thing, he would approve of that. Ryan would definitely approve of that. Love it. Okay, a real question. I'm waiting to pick your brain on how can a mortal man like me get into NAMM? I'm only 300 miles from LA. I'm dying to go to one. Well, do you know what? The thing is, all you need to do is just to talk to somebody from a store that's going, and I think they're allowed to give out badges. I know that certainly Robert Baker very kindly said to me, let me know if you are struggling to get your media pass, which is how we went this year. Mike, Carl and I all went on a media pass. But basically, if you know anybody that's got a shop that's going to set up in there, or you know a brand that's going to set up in there, just ask them if they'll allow you to go on their pass. And I believe that they're not. I don't know how restricted it is. Ben will probably know. Ben managed to get out there. I think it's his. It was his third. Was it your third NAM, Ben? Joey Dunlop, I bet Lemmy would have got some noise out of it. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, Superjet, definitely. You just need to find a retailer or a store or somebody that's going and ask them for a badge. And they generally, yeah, they're pretty good at giving them out, I think. I don't know if they're restricted to however many. Gabor saying yes, so 42 GS2. Yeah, let's hope. Fingers crossed. NAM is open to the public on the Sunday. Yes, it is. It's actually, I think it's open to the public on Saturday and Sunday. But I could be wrong. It could just be Sunday. But I'm pretty sure they have got an open day as well. Oh, there we go. Ben says, Ben's corrected us all there. That's brilliant. Only the last day of summer NAM is open to the public, is his understanding. Yeah. So, Ben, is it pretty straightforward to get... I know you tend to go with Flipside Music, don't you, I think. Are they restricted on the number of passes they can give out to people to go? I'm not quite sure how that works. I only went on a media pass. Certainly, I think next time I would think twice and probably try to hook up with an exhibitor. There was a lot of stuff they could get into a little bit earlier than we were able to get in on the media pass. But we did have the media day on the Wednesday, which was quite nice. But there were a lot of brands in there then. Ben, there we go. I knew he'd know the answer. Retailers can get a limited number of passes, but rarely use them all. Talk with your local mom and pop retailer. There you go, my friend. I was pretty sure that was the case. So, yeah, being only 300 miles, you'd be sad not to do that, wouldn't it? It'd be really good. And also, if you get to NAM and I go back again, hopefully we can catch up. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to afford to do NAM every year, but I'm certainly very keen to go back, and I probably will aim to do every other year, because obviously I'm travelling over from the UK, and you've got to factor in the airfare, and hotels are not cheap either. So I would certainly go again. I definitely would want to probably go Airbnb with a couple of others, but I wouldn't share a hotel room again. That was very difficult for all three of us, myself, Mike, and for Carl, not to mention my snoring. But it's pretty tough sharing a hotel room. But if a lot of people get nice Airbnb, and between 3 or 4 of you, it work out pretty cheap. So yeah, there you go. And Ben wrote that one-handed too while taking medicine. Yeah, he says medicine. We know what you're doing with the other hand, Ben. We know what you're doing, my friend. We do know exactly what you're doing. Put that guitar down. BV Ninja, salut! Great that you're in again, and great that your comments come up again, and I've seen you again tonight. Put a Bigsby on it. Retail, get auto number of pass bigger than the businesses. Oh, right, okay. So the biggest, I think what you're saying there is retail get a certain number of passes. The bigger the business, the more passes they have. Absolutely. Salut! Awesome. Everybody saying hello to BV Ninja. Ben Coombs says, Superjet says, no stores here, Ben. But I sell some guitars online, and I think if I pay the $450 NAM fee, I could go. But who knows? Thanks for the reply, Ben. Well, you certainly could, but you'd actually be paying for a stall, I would imagine. So if you sell guitars online, get yourself some business cards made up, have yourself a stall. That'd be great. And who knows? Maybe we could come on your badges. Awesome. Bear me in mind, please. Yeah, we know about you Canadians and your medicine. Grumpy Mike said, I'm pretty sure that if you go to NAMM once, you have no choice to go every year under penalty of guitar law. Oh man, don't say that. Ben says, yeah, if you're a NAMM member, you get several. Right, okay, there you go. Yeah, but pay that $4.50. That's what they care about. LOL. Yeah, probably. Probably. Everything in life, unfortunately, is lubricated by the almighty dollar, isn't it? Which is, that's just the way of things, isn't it? Just the way of things. I'm going to look forward to playing this, that's for sure. It's ever so light, really. Obviously, all ukuleles tend to have a little bit of neck dive, especially these longer scale ones. And this seems fairly weighty down that end. But hey, I think once it's hanging on its strap, it should be fine. Wouldn't mind some of that medicine. Ben says, Superjet, get 4 passes and sell 3 at 150 each. There's the entrepreneurial Mr. Coombs speaking for you there. Absolutely. GRRR says, hey, there's nothing wrong with us Canadians or our medicine. LOL. No, it was a gag, my friend. 450 is just to have a NAMM pass as a dealer and go. No booths. Oh, man. Well, actually, I suppose thinking about it, that place must cost an absolute fortune. The Anaheim Convention Center is literally the biggest indoor space I think I've ever been to in my life. It totally overwhelmed and freaked me out just how big that thing was. And on 3 floors, was it? Yeah, 4 floors, I think. It was beyond words. So I guess that's probably quite a lot of dough to hire out for the week, and they have to make their money back by selling those spaces. So it's not going to be cheap, is it? This is an acoustic Jack the Rabbit. It's an acoustic ukulele, a longer scale with more frets that I needed, and yeah, going to really look forward to playing this. BV Ninja says having a space is 20 grand, and we'll go by finding some retail businesses. Music production house. Oh right, yeah, good idea. Yeah, try production houses. This is cool. I think a basement booth is 10k. Man, I didn't ask them. I don't know. Maybe I felt that was maybe a bit too personal to ask. But if you guys know retailers, that seems incredible. I can imagine that the building is expensive. That's an absolute pleasure, James. And in fact, the map that I sent you doesn't give you really. It kind of starts to scratch the surface of the scale. I just would say, yeah, exactly. There's a second building, but there's 2 more buildings because some of it was in the hotel as well across the way, and then there was the other building where all of the recording and PA equipment was, where Sennheiser were and where Lewitt were, and of course my good friends at Hoser. Yeah, that was the second, and they were also in the hotel, weren't they? But yeah, if you imagine the size of, I would say probably 4 football fields, literally, it was overwhelmingly huge. Duff Jack says Milton Guitars won't be getting a stand anytime soon. Then no, they certainly will not. I think that's a little bit out too rich for my blood. Jack the Rabbit, you're hilarious. So Gibson must have dropped like 5 or 6 custom Les Pauls worth to get their space. That space was massive. Going on what you're saying for a 20k stall, I would say that they must have paid like $250,000 for that space upstairs. Almost certainly. Emma, it's been lovely to have you hanging in tonight. Thank you so much. Be happy, be safe. And come back to us again. It's lovely having you here. So thanks for hanging out tonight. Grumpy Mike says, I have access to a summer NAMM pass, but now have serious doubt if I'll be able to afford to go. Just spent a fortune repairing my pool. Wasn't expecting that. Oh man. Well, I hope that that works out for you and that you don't, that you can make NAM, especially if you've got a pass. Buddy, that's not cool. What happened to your pool? Ben says, yep, line 6 and Yamaha were in the Marriott. That's why I didn't see line 6. Oops. I wonder how much the smallest booth would cost. Well, by the sounds of it, 10 grand. BV Ninja says, CGS, Buddy Dave Friedman pays out some big dollar for his space. Yeah, he had that whole cabin in the woods type thing, didn't he? It was amazing. Yeah, I bet that was a fortune. I bet that was probably 100 grand for that. When's Cosmo Music Fest at Ben Coons? I'm only a couple of hours from Toronto. Cool. Ben says I'd say 8 football fields even. Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. Haha. Superjet 113 has got Friedman gas now. Yeah, we all get gas too easily, don't we? Oh my word. What time have we got? We've got an hour and 36 in. How fast did that go tonight? How fast? It's really gone quick tonight, guys. Jack the Rabbit said he had a VIP booth with Sammy. Yeah, Sammy Bowler was in his VIP booth. There were a lot of them though. They were sharing again, weren't they? With Dennis. Dennis is the distributor for lots of things. I think he's a distributor for Friedman, for I think a couple of pedal companies, and I want to say another amp company as well, but I'm not absolutely sure. Lightning happened to your pool, then neglect. Oh my word. Lightning hit your swimming pool. Oh my goodness, man. That's terrible news. PV Ninja says, yes, Dave makes great stuff. Watch out for Tone Talk with Dave Friedman on various Fridays on YouTube. Yes, he does, doesn't he? Spent a lot of time at the Friedman booth, open bar. Yeah, I managed to avoid that because if I had started, I wouldn't have stopped. Grumpy Mike said, yes, it is. That's why I don't really sweat. It's all good. All good. Ada Bigsby. Am I going to mod it? Ada Bigsby to this. Can you imagine? That would be crazy. Absolutely crazy. Thank you, Ben. There you go. Boutique Amp Distribution. Friedman, Morgan, Soldano, Wampler, Matthews, and more. See, you're so on it, Ben. That's why you're... what's the word? Moderator to the stars. That's what we call Terry, isn't it? As well. It's a good job, my friend. Good job. Yes, Dave had that space for a while. Sammy has been with Dave a couple of years now. Excellent. Sammy Bowler is an insane player. He is as well, and he's really, really good at the 80s type stuff. Keith H says, are we talking Canadian football fields, American, or that game they play in the UK? Well, that game they play in the UK is football, my friend. Which you call it soccer. I don't know where that came from, but there you go. Steve Hannum, sorry you got to go, my friend, but have a good week. Be happy, be safe, and thanks for hanging out. It's really good to have you in. Lightning hit my power lines and fried all the equipment. Oh my goodness. Wow. So you've had to have all of your electrics redone to get the pool cleaning and pumps working and stuff, I'm guessing. That sucks, brother. That really sucks. Jack the Rabbit says, been watching Sammy for a few years. Have to check David out. Yeah, definitely do. Check him out. I love Sammy, yeah. Stick a humbucker in it. Yeah, not sure it's going to survive a humbucker. There's quite enough space there. Look at that. Go sports team. Win the goal. I'm really not. I'm really not a very good, a very big fan of sports. I have to say, as a guitar player, there's no time for sports for me. But there you go. Yeah, definitely check out Dave Friedman's stuff, and Sammy is an incredible player, and he's not only that, but they're both really really lovely, genuine, down to earth guys. I didn't quite know how to take Dave Friedman to begin with, but actually once you start talking to him, he's a really really nice guy, and Sammy's just the coolest chilled out dude. He really is, but just picks up the guitar and plays like a monster. He's an incredible player. You know, not that we compare or there's any competition in playing the guitar, but he plays some sweet riffs and some real good stuff on his axe, and it's lovely. It's a real pleasure to listen to him play. And yeah, I'd love to. Well, I always love catching up and meeting up with them. So there you go. So I hope I haven't given anybody too much gas with this. I heard Fishman makes fluents for ukes now. I think you're right, my friend. I think you're right. There's some pretty incredible stuff out there. I've seen, obviously, piezo. Where, shall we have a debate over how you say that? I've seen those pickups in them, and also, as I think the Fishman Fluence is where, am I right in saying that's the one that's also got a microphone into the body, so that you can get all those noises? When I was at NAMM and recorded the two guys, in fact, it's not been a very popular video, sadly, but I found two absolute gems at NAMM playing acoustics. And when we were trying out the Faith acoustic, that had that pickup system in, and it just sounds great. Put a bit of reverb on it, and you know, all those noises that you can get from the body and from tapping and tap harmonics and all that good stuff comes out really well. Am I right in saying that's what the Fluence is? I should know, really, shouldn't I? But there you go. No, you were joking, but there is, honestly, there is. I was, I'm right, aren't I? I think I'm right. The Fluence is the one with the piezo or piezo electric under the bridge, and also it's no piezo. Okay, right. Grumpy Mike, got to fire up the barbecue. Mrs. Grumpy is getting hungry. Have a great week, my friend. Be happy. Be safe, and as always, it's an absolute joy having you in the house to hang with us on the live stream. So thank you for dropping by tonight, mate, and give my best regards to Mrs. Grumpy as well, or Miss Grumpy. Okay, my friend, take care. Duff Jacks, that ginger kid down the road from me is into that. Yeah, well, all of the yeah, it's amazing. Save some barbecue for me, says Jack the Rabbit. He's coming round to join you for dinner, Mike. Cool. No, I'm not joking though. I've seen those kind of systems or that kind of thing on a uke. Definitely. Check out YouTube and go and look for what would you look up? I don't know, but I've definitely seen videos on YouTube with that whole sound. Ed Sheeran. Right. Okay. Ed Sheeran. Do you know what? One of the things, I went out for a cycle this morning to sort of dust the cobwebs off of the hangover. And I've had a standing desk for the last, well, since the studio was built. So it must be coming on for, my word, I think this has been built for 3 years at least. And I've always used the standing desk since then, so I've never worked while sitting down and going on a lot of cycling. My butt really gets very sore sitting down for this long, which is really strange. So normally I'd normally do the stream from the other PC, but I just think that unboxing, it's easier to do it down here on the sofa. But man, am I getting sore sat down for this long. They're multi-voice pickups. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely getting mixed up. The systems that I've seen, they are piezo or piezoelectric under the bridge, and then they also have a little microphone inside, and you can normally balance between the two as well. So I'm pretty sure that's another Fishman system. But I've seen it on something like this, sort of a higher end uke with nice woods. I can't believe that somebody said that this was plywood. Could be, could well be. Oh right, BB Lynch says what Greg Koch has in his Reverend Telly, not piezo. They are not ordinary magnetic pickups. Different structure. Also have a USB socket on the guitar to charge. Right, wow. Now the Fishman triple play uses piezo, yes. Fishman sonitone. Could well be, James. Could well be. The uke is mahogany ply. There you go. You're keeping me on my toes tonight, James. That's cool. I was actually writing your name and address today. Haha. That might have given something away, mightn't it? You might have a surprise on its way. Fishman triple play. Right, okay. They have like a ceramic and an alnico, so multi-voice fluence pickups. Okay, right, cool, excellent. Yeah, I've definitely heard of the fluence, but I haven't really done a review or anything like that on it, and I don't believe that I've ever played a guitar with those pickups on. So I'd heard of them, I'd heard speak of them as well, but not something I was that familiar with. So, but definitely, if it's the sonitone or the triple play, I've definitely seen them in little baby things like this. So, yeah. Sounds a bit like the Flight of the Bumblebee. Love it. Yeah, don't think I could play that. I love Nuno Betancourt's version of that. He's called The Flight of the Wounded Bumblebee. And Phil X was just telling us the other day that he hadn't, I don't know how true this was or whether he was saying it tongue-in-cheek, but when he first heard Nuno playing that, he didn't realise that he was using a slapback delay. So Phil X learnt to play that whole Nuno thing normally with no delay, and gave us a bit of a demo at the Birmingham Guitar Show as well, which was fun, real fun. Yeah, with pots and a push-pull for each pickup. Right, okay. Time to open another box. Can you play like a hurricane on that uke? No, definitely not. And we've got no boxes to open. We've opened all 3 of our boxes now. I'll have to go and buy some more kit, won't I? It's definitely not in tune anyway. I think that one of the strings is a whole tone out, but there you go. What are we doing? We've got 1 hour 49:51. So okay, I'm gonna run until past. I'm gonna make it a 2-hour show tonight. And so if there's anything you want to ask or anything you want to see, then within reason, then let me know and we'll do it. But other than that, let's start tidying this uke up and pop it away. Quite sweet little picks actually, and I don't mind a floppy for a small instrument. And these, because I've been using the chicken pick on pretty much everything. I don't think the chicken pick would be very good for the uke. Actually, the chicken pick works pretty well for the uke. Except when I play it. Okay, let's tidy this up a little bit. Oh, Gabor's back. Where did you go? Where did you go? What did you miss? You didn't miss anything, my friend. We weren't talking about you at all. We would never do that, Gabor. We would never talk about you when you're not here. You know that. You know me. Oh, man. That's a pretty good little package that comes with a cleaning cloth, strings, a strap, and a tuner. Okay, it's not the most expensive gear and kit that comes with it, but nice that they send all that. And I'll keep these bits as well. And I'm sure that this will find a nice little place, as well as being played frequently. I'm sure it'll find a nice little place in my set here as well. My YouTube set. So, oh, the double zip action as well. Look at that. Double zip action. And carrying handles on the back. So there it is. The Donna uke to go with my little smiley faced uke, which I love. Hope I haven't missed any. Oh, Craig Taylor, what piece of equipment or instrument that has surprised you recently? Okay, surprised me. Wow, I think it was definitely a NAMM. The USB pedal power thing was a really cool bit of kit, and that kind of surprised me. The Harley Benton Les Paul Jr. style guitar has been a real nice surprise. I've played that a lot. And in fact, I used it for the whole of band rehearsal on Thursday and really enjoy playing that guitar. The single P90, with the volume and the tone control, you can get so much out of it. So that's a surprise. Ah, you waited for the school. Oh, school, right, bus with the kids. I guess that they haven't closed the schools over there yet. They haven't over here yet either, but I think that may well be coming. Mikey Settlemeyer says dogs run off, had to go hunting. Oh my word, I hope you get him back or her back. Awesome. Well, it's Monday morning over there, isn't it? Of course, yeah. Go check Sean's live feed that just ended. Oh, right, okay. Were you on that, were you, Metalhead Hippie? Cool, man. Awesome. Janice Lala, hello, and I am driving. Well, Janice, please be careful. If you're listening while you're driving, please don't say you're watching while you're driving. So, oh yeah, okay, Superjet saying a Donna mahogany 23-inch concert ukulele with ukulele. Yeah, the double uke deal tonight. So take it easy, Janice, please. Metalhead Hippie said, CGS, I just won Harley Benton Les Paul from Scar My Guitar. Wow, that's brilliant. I must get in touch with Sean and Josh. I think they're going to struggle to be making the and oh, excuse me, that that surprised me. I didn't expect a yawn there. But be fair, it is 11:30 over here, and I don't think we got in till very, very dirty small hours this morning. So you're definitely catching up with me. Yes, Janice, keep your eyes on the road, Joey Dunlop saying. Definitely keep your eyes on the road, my friend. We don't want to lose Janice. You're a valued member of the community. GR says the schools are closed for the next 3 weeks in Ontario, Canada. Right, okay. There's talk of them possibly extending the Easter holidays here, but we'll have to see. Do any of the Harley Bentons have the wider nut? I think they're all 42 or 43 mil. So none that I know of. No, pretty sure they don't. School's out in Oregon. School's out for summer. Don't be using the airbag, Janice. Joey Dunlop saying to you. Yes, definitely do not want the airbag deployed tonight. Thank you. Brilliant. So, there you go. We have had quite a nice little weekend of it. We started with a live Fretted Friday that lots of you dived in on, so that was really good fun. And we were very, very naughty. We were supposed to open one package tonight, and we opened the other 2 boxes. So there you go. We've got all the boxes opened, and now I've got to go and get some more boxes for you. Atlanta schools closed. Right, okay. Yeah, it's so schools are out in Oregon and Atlanta. All of Oregon, Great Vanzini says. Wow. Yeah, and there's France, I think, and I think some places in the States as well. I think somebody said California earlier have closed clubs and bars and public spaces. That's how we started the stream today. It looks like it's how we're going to leave the stream tonight. But hey guys, the main thing is just don't let the situation grind you down, because we all respond better to crises when we're not stressed. We don't want that cortisol level to be up. And Gabor saying our usual flu season starts around May. It'll be interesting to see what happens then. I really worry about that, brother, because you're right. You are just going into your winter season, of course, and these COVID type viruses do thrive in colder temperatures, and I'll be keeping my fingers crossed that this is all burnt out and blown out by that time, or that they will come up with a vaccine, which I know that a lot of countries are working flat out on at the moment. So yeah, there you go. We are coming on for 2 hours on the stream, guys, and as I was just in the process of snooker final ended earlier without an audience. Oh wow, good lord. Yes, I agree with you, G Triple R. Relax, and also stop buying the toilet paper. Go toilet paper. Yeah, just be safe, guys. Be safe and happy. We fight things better if we're in a happy, good mood. We try and put ourselves in a good place over it. We should react to it a lot better. And yeah, I just wish all of you safety, and I hope that none of you are affected in a and I hope none of you, well, in terms of losing anybody, that's my biggest hope and wish. That, you know, I really feel very, very sorry for those that are losing people, and that's just not cool. I know that a lot of people are saying that it's less than the seasonal flu. the big worry is that we don't know enough about it. So that will change. We will soon know what we need to know about it, and it will be fixed. And if it can't be fixed, then we will have to get it. And there you go. Superjet says he lives in the desert in Arizona, already getting some 80s. Soon it'll be 100 to 115 degrees till September. Wow. Oh my word, first clinical vaccine trial in the US begins tomorrow. That's amazing. Bam Mozzie, I will do my very best, and likewise to you as well, my friend. Please stay safe. Really do stay safe and well. And then hopefully we all get to hang out together again very, very soon. So we're at 2 hours. I'm going to thank you all for hanging tonight. It's been an absolute joy and a pleasure. I've loved opening the boxes for you, and I've loved reading all of your lovely comments and hanging out with you as well. So here's until next time. And as always, my good friends, you take good care.